takes a while to get through 4 million square feet.
Wait, did you say 4 million square feet? The LJB structural engineering team is used to receiving calls from our building partners looking to collaborate on the next interesting project. After the initial surprise at the magnitude of this project, we got to work planning and executing with the lead architect, our long-term partner, Powers Brown Architecture. The result was a new state-of-the-art business campus for Daikin Industries, a leading global manufacturer in heating, cooling, and refrigerant products. Today, at more than 4 million square feet, the Daikin Texas Technology Park stands as the world's largest tilt-up concrete facility and has made a lasting impact on the region as well as on the LJB team that worked on the project.
The scale of the building itself is, unlike anything I've ever designed before, and really unlike anything I've really seen before.
The project was so large at 4 million square feet that we broke it up into 3 distinct sections: a distribution center, manufacturing facility, and the office area. And each one of those had its own project manager where I oversaw the overall project. What was really unique beyond our expertise and the structural design of tilt-up was the interaction between those teams.
So on Daikin, I designed the office and the laboratory spaces. I spent the most time of anyone on the project just because of the complications of the office and lab area.
Of course, a project of this size will have its share of unique elements and challenges. Our team thrives on problem solving and tackling the atypical.
Your floor-to-floor height was particularly tall on this project. Normally, 14, 15 feet would be typical. This was more of a, 30 feet up to your second story. And the reason for that was because they wanted to have a few areas where there was a mezzanine. Making sure those mezzanines were supported properly was a challenge. You had some clear story windows up at the top on the second floor of those offices that, sort of broke up the structural system, and it was a challenge from a design perspective. You also had various different systems for supporting the building laterally. So you had shear walls and moment frames, different collector elements, stuff like that. A lot of different items going together to get that building to be stable and stand up like we want.
Facility of that size, we're trying to incorporate some originality, some architectural features into it, so it's not a big gray box. It was 4 million square feet. That can be massive. You want something to break it up. So Powers Brown did a wonderful job of introducing a canopy feature and the foyer to just draw in some of that aesthetics into the project and not have it just be a plain gray box. So it's inviting to the people that are visiting the project and have to work there day in, day out.
The entry to it is pretty impressive because you have the second floor of the office sort of cantilevers over the entrance of the building a little bit, and you have these very large tilt-up columns that are going up there, right? We made the columns that were supporting that canopy, supporting the second floor and the roof, and also supporting some tilt panels as well along the front of the building. So we designed those columns as tilt panels. They're sort of buried into the footings to sort of make a fixed base to those columns. It's pretty unique to that building. I haven't done anything like that particularly before.
From the day we took on our first structural project, we have worked closely with our design and construction partners to be a collaborative teammate, focused on doing our part to achieve project goals.
There's a lot of things that were going concurrent as the owner was making decisions and determining what their needs were. A project of that size, though, could not wait for all those decisions to be made. So we had to take it in pieces. We had to go back and revisit a few things that normally we wouldn't have to on a typical project.
This massive, award-winning project remains a shining example of LJB's commitment to responsiveness, collaboration, and quality within our own internal structural design team and among our multidisciplined building team partners.